Just the News Minute. This morning, the American Greatness Fund launched an effort they are calling the Election Integrity Alliance. Former counsel to President Trump, Jenna Ellis, who you all know is the host of Just the Truth right here on Real America's Voice, will chair the alliance's national board, while Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton and former Trump economic advisor Peter Navarro will serve as honorary co-chairmen. In the wake of the 2020 election, which the former president contends was rife with fraud, the Election Integrity Alliance is aiming to unite groups and efforts across the nation to focus on combating election fraud by building solutions and providing resources to state legislatures to ensure free and fair elections. The Election Integrity Alliance's mission is to support Congress, the state legislatures, and the voters, and together continue building a more perfect union. Election integrity is a hallmark of freedom and should be a nonpartisan, wholly American value, says Ellis. In Missouri, St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner was ordered yesterday to face a professional disciplinary hearing regarding her conduct in pursuing criminal charges against former Republican Governor Eric Greitens, who recently launched a Senate bid. The Missouri Office of the Chief Disciplinary Counsel found probable cause that Gardner committed professional misconduct and should therefore face a hearing. Disciplinary actions in such cases as this one can range from admonishment to revoking Gardner's license to practice law. Gardner is currently under active investigation for her role in the legal prosecution of former Governor Greitens. She was at one point forced to withdraw charges against him following an admission that her office did not have evidence to substantiate her claims of misconduct. We touched on this earlier, but problems within the ranks of the House GOP leadership continue as current caucus leader Kevin McCarthy is facing some scrutiny for reportedly renting a room in Washington, D.C. from GOP pollster, pundit, and renowned critic of former President Trump, Frank Luntz. A spokesperson for Leader McCarthy confirmed the report, first brought to light by Fox News' Tucker Carlson. Luntz reportedly owns a penthouse close to Capitol Hill, where McCarthy has been renting a room at, quote, a fair market price throughout the pandemic. Even by the sleazy and corrupt standards of politics in Washington, this didn't seem possible. In fact, it sounded like a joke, said Carlson during his Monday night broadcast. We'll see how that story continues to unfold as GOP leadership is shaken up. We're hearing right now that former President Trump has offered his support to Elise Stefanik in her bid to take over Liz Cheney's position as House GOP chairman. Heading to the other coast, the former Speaker of the Oregon House of Representatives has been arrested in an undercover police sex trafficking sting. The Portland Police Department reported that Dave Hunt was one of 8 men apprehended in April by police officers posing behind online decoy ads for sex trafficking websites. Hunt, who is 53 years old, has been working as a lobbyist and serves as an education board member at a local community college. The college now says Hunt will be taking a leave of absence effective immediately. Hunt's attorney says his client denies the allegations but respects the criminal justice process and will refrain from saying more until he has his opportunity in court. Watchdog group Judicial Watch says that it has filed an official public records request with the Secret Service seeking information on several biting incidents by President Biden's dogs, Major and Champ. The group says they filed a Freedom of Information Act request on March 1st and heard back in mid-April that the Secret Service is processing the requests. Tom Fitton, the president of Judicial Watch, said the public has a right to know the details about any incident in which Secret Service personnel were injured by President Biden's dogs. We have no doubt that Major and Champ are good dogs, but politicians and bureaucrats can't be trusted. The requests are related to 2 incidents in March in which one of the Biden dogs, reportedly Major, bit someone at the White House. The dogs have since been shuttled back and forth between the White House and Delaware as a result of their behavioral troubles. That just about does it for this episode of Just the News AM. We love starting every morning with you and so appreciate your viewership. We will be back bright and early tomorrow morning to go over all of these continued breaking stories. It's an exciting time in D.C. and the country. Until then, as always, here's Steve.